Do you think that The Rock is natural, yes or no?
So if I had to break down again a recap of everything that we just said, the exact cycle, in my opinion, that The Rock took to get ready for Black Adam was a YouTube, welcome back to another video. Your boy's already done fasted cardio, had breakfast. Cam edited an entire video this morning. He absolutely killed it. I've already showered, got the fit on. We got the long sleeve Nike. We got the whatever those sweatpants are, but they're a fucking vibe. And we got the Jordans on. Just straightened my hair, got my hair all done up. Still down in Laguna Beach, so I have to bring up my 3 favorite products from Intelligent Labs. This is basically my new favorite. I used to wear hairspray all the time and it gave my hair like this greasy appearance. This Intelligent Labs has like this powder, and honestly guys, it literally keeps your hair like set like this for like 2 full days. And I have really good hair to begin with, but they also have like a volumizer, which I actually just sprinkle in, and it adds like a little bit of like a blonde, beautiful hint to it. Cause yo, your boy's low-key like a ginger. Like when I was growing up, I had no fucking soul, you know what I'm saying?
You're not God.
Look good, feel good, smell good, attract good energy, and just roll with those good vibes. So today we are actually gonna be doing a Black Adam themed video. We're gonna be training legs, and I did some massive FBI investigation work, and I found Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's exact leg day that he did training for Black Adam. So Cam and I are gonna go to Self-Made Fitness and try to dominate that workout. And we are gonna be doing a full natty or not on The Rock. Get a good visualization of this man for ourselves. And then I'm gonna give my honest opinion on what I would guess his cycle is. But first things first for today is we actually gotta go to Spirit Halloween because your boy needs a Halloween costume. We're taking you along, baby, because I'm getting back to these daily vlogs. I'm getting back to my fuckery. Now that like we start powerlifting prep in like 6 or 7 weeks, and like we have a little bit of downtime, I really want to get into like the old fun vlogs that we used to do, because they were amazing. They were like 30-40 minutes of like jam-packed fuckery. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let's go get a Halloween costume.
Hit him with the...
Hit him with the boom. Now, yo, to be honest with you, Halloween is literally my favorite holiday. You'd be like, yo, Halloween's not a holiday. Shut the fuck up. Yes, it is. Holidays are whatever you want them to be. And if Queen Elizabeth gets a holiday, then I get a fucking Halloween holiday, and there's no one that anyone can say about it. I always go all out on Halloween. House is always decked to the nines. Trick-or-treating kids. Best costume awards. I mean, Halloween is just a vibe. Because I think it's like another reason so that you can unapologetically be yourself. You don't have to conform to any type of society. You can dress the way you want, you can act the way you want, you can go crazy, and not one person can judge you for it. So we're gonna go try to find a costume right now. Super stoked. We're at Spirit Halloween. We got the man, the myth, the legend, Cam Graham. We're trying to take YouTube a lot more serious. Since we started the Transform Your Physique course, which actually launched last week, which you guys can still register right now. It's the first link in the bio. We actually go over our best tips on growing on social media as well. And one of the biggest tips for YouTube is your thumbnail. Before, we used to put like no efforts into our thumbnails, but as we started to like plan out thumbnails and actually invest a little bit of money, we saw the views start to grow exponentially. So one of the courses is actually how to create an engaging thumbnail and title. Yeah, you've already seen the thumbnail. We are buying an escaped convict costume, and then we are driving around LA to find the first parked cop car that we can find. So lifeguard costume, and then we already got the costume for the thumbnail. But I figured we'd go with Dick's. What does it say? Decided to go with the most mature option that I could find. Dick's Morning Wood Service. You need wood, we got it. Which we do got. Maybe slightly under average, but we got wood. So I think this is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be this, like looking oh so fly. Everyone's gonna be like, yo, oh my god, that's so funny. Everyone's gonna be high on Molly, just laughing with some jeans, maybe a backwards hat. I still look fly. Open this up, show off the HGH gut and my lacking chest, and yeah, that's the vibe, I think. So we're gonna ring all this stuff out, and we're gonna try to find a cop now and get this thumbnail done. Cam knows.
They're gonna send you back to Canada, bro.
Yeah, shit, I'm about to get deported. So Cam found a hideout of like 6 cop cars. Approach them in this.
You're gonna get arrested for public indecency before you even get there.
Damn, not again. Public indecency? I already can't go 30 meters within any school zone or park. I'm just kidding.
Gosh.
Bradley Martin, that's your fault. Bradley Martin actually took me to like a child predator ring once, and like that's exactly what happened. The thumbnail. Fuck Photoshop. All these people, oh, Photoshop this, Photoshop that. Alex Eubank, we're calling you out, motherfucker. We don't even Photoshop our goddamn thumbnail. So thumbnail is complete. As you guys saw, we found some cop cars. There was like no cops, but we 100% felt that the cops were like looking at us
from
a distance through that window, probably laughing their asses off. Be like, what are these kids doing? We're making money on social media. Fuck. Like, what do you want us to do? This is LA, we don't have fucking jobs. So anyways, we're going home to cook some food, and then we are actually going to see Black Adam pre-popcorn meal, because you obviously know your boy's gonna get some movie theater snacks.
37?
My man right here just paid for me. I didn't pay for Chick-fil-A yesterday, didn't pay for the movies today. I'm just getting taken out by all the boys. Feels good, man. I try to like give back to people, and then they give back to me, and it like feels good sometimes, because not a lot of people give back anymore, you know? So apparently this is a bougie movie theater where like they bring you the snacks. So this is really cool to me. I've never seen this before. So I'm gonna have to order like one of everything because they bring it to you. This is so cool. Like look at, like they have like little, this is a very bougie movie theater. Bro, so apparently you push this button for service, and they literally come, and I guess they just ask you what you want.
Yeah, you scan this QR code right here on the side, and it'll pop up the menu.
Oh, so I shouldn't have pushed that?
Not until you're ready to order.
Oh,
yeah.
Can I unclick it?
Unclick it.
Damn, like I've never seen a movie theater like this in my entire life. Guys, we asked the guy at the front desk. Cam asked him actually, do you think The Rock is natural? He said, what did he say? He said I'd like to think so or so. He's like, I'd like to think so. But I think he has so much money that I'm gonna break down like even the peptides that I think he's using for anti-aging, because peptides are becoming really big things as like MOTS-C, epileptin. We're gonna ask as many people at EOS as possible if The Rock's natty, and everyone at EOS is the SARM goblin, so they should know. Basically just finished at, what was it called?
Black Adam.
Black Adam. We just finished Black Adam. First, we're gonna rank this movie. Personally, it was a DC movie.
It doesn't rival with Marvel, that's for sure.
Yeah, DC just can't compete, unfortunately. I'm gonna rank this movie. I'm not a big movie watcher, but maybe like a 6.8 out of 10. It was almost like too action and After Effects. That like it wasn't even like real fighting. It was just like lightning bolts, and like it was. I wouldn't rank it great, but basically, fuck the storyline. We
were there for one reason only, to analyze this dude's physique.
Yeah, analyze The Rock's
and
physique.
give you guys the truth.
Like if you guys are from the Misk back in the day, Frog Tech, where they had the traps that was eating this guy's neck, like this guy could not break his neck even if he tried, because his traps just like keeps his neck, like even in the movie you can see like he can't even like look and like move. But do I think he's blasting as much as what everyone else thinks he's blasting?
I don't think so.
Absolutely not.
I wouldn't go as far to say as he's blasting all these crazy compounds that the bodybuilders use, because the guy at the end of the day is one of the #1 actors in the world. He's the highest paid. So why would you blast those crazy compounds when you're putting your life in jeopardy or shaving years off your life? Like, it just makes no sense, right?
Doesn't make any sense.
You're not gonna be able to spend that money, enjoy life with your loved ones. Like, it's just not worth the risk versus reward at his level.
Absolutely. But your boy did some digging, and I found his exact leg day routine, some random ass article that interviewed him, but they didn't post the interview. They actually just like took the interview and then like typed it all out, which I don't understand why they're doing this, but basically he starts off with leg extensions and leg curls. That is just to warm up his knees, warm up his quads, warm up his hamstrings so he can get into a compound movement. He goes right into a compound leg press, doing it single leg at a time, because he says one leg is always going to be stronger than the other, so you want to do one leg at a time, really work on that isolation.
Unilateral.
Then we have chain lunges. I don't know if they have chains in there, but we're just going to grab some dumbbells and do some walking lunges. That's one of his favorite exercises to do, he said. Then we're going to go into shark pit squats or any type of squat movement, he said. And then he ends the workout with barbell squats. He went on to say that he does all of this in massive giant sets, that he does not rest. If he's training with somebody, it's just one, first one, first one, first one. And if he's training by himself, he says that he barely takes any rests.
Yeah.
He will literally just do these giant sets, and he's in and out of the gym within 45 minutes to an hour. We're gonna go mostly for a volume-based workout today, but we're gonna do these giant sets. So we're gonna try to do this entire workout with absolutely no rest whatsoever. We just got fueled up by movie theater snacks, popcorn, and drinks. This movie theater, like I said in the last clip, had like a waiter that brought everything to you. Yeah. So the movie hyped us up. I'm clearly unnatural. We're gonna kill this leg day, and then I'm gonna break down what I think he's taking at the end of this video. So I think we're just gonna roll some music, get the Rock's leg day done, and I'll see you guys soon. Hitting you with a voiceover today because this was a non-stop giant motherfucking set. Black Adam, Dwayne The Rock Johnson motherfucking leg day, god damn it. So we started off obviously with leg extensions, as I previously mentioned, but this is the thing, we didn't rest at the top and we didn't rest at the bottom. We just kept going and going until our legs are shaking. You can see my legs shaking right there, just like some fucking animals in the wild. Just really pumping it up. We took no rest, went right into some hamstring curls. We flexed those glutes tighter than Big Black Jamal in prison after dropping the soap, making sure there was constant tension on those hamstrings and really just pumping it up. As you can see, I'm going right to failure here. We weren't using a lot of weight, but because we weren't taking any rests, I was absolutely exhausted. Went right into shark pit squats, aka belt squats, aka really just belt squats. But same thing, we were not resting at the top as much as possible. I tried to not lock out my knees. I just tried to do one after another, after another, after another, keep constant tension on my quads and my glutes and really pushing through my heels. And again, we were not resting, so we were physically exhausted. As you can see, Cam just rested there, and I said, get the fuck up and keep pumping that shit. So he did. And then I did another set at 3 plates, and again I did like 15 reps of these with barely stopping and just pumped it up as much as humanly possible. And we went into single leg press. We only did these with 1 plate per side, and honestly, that's all we could motherfucking do. At this point, our legs were so tired. I'm already drenched in sweat. You can see I'm literally here like a little bitch. Like, oh my God, this fucking hurt so much, because it did. And same thing, we were not locking our knees out and just kept constant tension. We went right into lunges. Like I said, there was no chains at this gym, so we did a body weight set there and back. And then we did a 25-pound plate set there and back, which you can see here with, again, no resting. You cannot motherfucking stop those legs from moving. Then we grabbed some 45-pound plates and did another there and back with those 45 pounds. And again, our legs at this point were absolutely dusted. As you can see, we are kind of slowing down towards the end here just because it was a little bit heavy. But, you know, we were pushing it, we were going, and that was just intense. Then we went right into squats, and again, the same method that we were doing for the entire workout. No rest. As you can see, we just used 135 and just did one after another, after another, after another. We did 5 sets of everything, and we kept it in the 12 to 15 range. Peace and love.
Tyler, do you think that The Rock is natural, yes or no?
50 years old looking like that? Absolutely not.
All right, so we're gonna just ask the most unnatty person in the gym this question. Excuse me, so what's your name?
My name is Evan.
His name's Evan. Is The Rock natural, yes or no?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Just look at him. What is he? He's what, pushing almost 50?
It's not creatine?
Not. Could be BCAs. Hey, I like The Rock, but I'm sorry, brother, you're not natural.
Definitely enhanced.
Definitely enhanced.
Definitely
Do you think it's his age that's giving it away, or like his overall body size?
Overall, maybe a combination of both.
The Rock natural, yes or no?
Fuck no. Damn, that's no shot. There's no way. There's zero. This is like 1 in the morning. Ended up after that workout going to Knott's Scary Farm. Just Cameron and I. We actually just decided to set down the camera and just relax, live in the moment, hit up some roller coasters, some log rides, and just kind of like relax after the last 2 brutally hard days we had filming and getting everything ready for our 90-day course, which I've mentioned is now live. Link in the description, and if you want to learn more about the course, you can watch the last YouTube video. But the moment you have been waiting for, the Rock's cycle, it's right here. And now, obviously, this is just a guess on what The Rock is actually taking. Personally speaking, I do not think he was in the best shape of his life for Black Adam. I really think that Dwayne The Rock Johnson was in his peak form in Hobbs and Shaw.
Blow that muscles will give you all show and no go.
I have never seen The Rock more thick, tight, solid, and juicy. So with that said, I don't think that he was even running close to what he was for this movie that he was 4 years ago when Hobbs and Shaw came out. And I really think that he's taking a much more health approach. Especially, I looked at some of behind the scenes footage of him getting ready for the movie and some things that he looks like, and I analyzed his face, his shoulders, how round his Death Star delts are, and basically he didn't look that impressive to me. Now, the first 2 things that I think he's taking, which is also sold on nobullsups.com, which is one thing that I actually am going to start taking next month because I want to see what happens, is this peptide called Epitolon, a rejuvenizing peptide. Basically, I don't want to butcher this too much, so I'm just going to read exactly how it works and what it does. Epitolon is a synthetic version of a polypeptide known as epithelium, which is something our body naturally produces in the pineal gland. The primary role of epitolon is to increase the body's natural production of telomerase. Telomerase is a protective part found in DNA, allowing for the replication of DNA so the body can rejuvenate older cells and grow newer, younger cells. So basically, in super simple terms, this peptide will allow new cells to create so that your older ones can die off. Not only is this going to help your overall look, but it's going to help the tightness of your skin. It's going to help with wrinkles. It's going to help with muscular growth and look. Because obviously, you know, as you age, your look starts to become a lot different because of your skin. Your skin becomes like less elasticity. What? Elastic, but the fucking plural. Barely made it through fucking high school. You get the point. So I definitely think that's in his stack. I also believe that TB500 and BPC157, 2 recovery peptides, are also in his stack because they have 0 side effects. They don't affect estrogen, testosterone, and they're just amazing for 1, keeping yourself healthy, looking younger. It helps the improvement of your skin, your joints, everything about aging. BPC and TB500 will help with. Now, getting into the actual stack, I think that he's running a high TRT dose. That's it. I think that The Rock is running anywhere from 175 milligrams of testosterone to 250 milligrams of testosterone, and I do not think that he differs from that dose. From the last 5 years that I've seen pictures of The Rock, he has not gotten drastically bigger, nor has he got drastically smaller. He's roughly stayed the exact same size, the exact same leanness, the exact same look, and that is why I think that he has never fluctuated his testosterone dose. I also think that The Rock is taking Mastron. I think because he's already bald, he doesn't worry about compounds that will possibly lose his hair. Mastron gives you that slightly dry, harder look, especially as you age and as your skin becomes less elasticity, or whatever that fucking word is. Mastron is going to help tighten up that body. It's going to help reduce water retention so that you're going to have a tighter, drier look. I also think that The Rock is running some type of oral just to look a little bit harder. I don't think he's running Anadrol. I don't think he's running Halo. I think he's actually just going with the most mild, most studied, and the least prone to side effect steroid, Anavar. I would guess he's in the 60 to 80 milligram range, and that's all he's taking, but he only does that for movie scenes. I also think that The Rock is taking Winstrol, but only for certain movie scenes, because he's, again, lost all of his hair, and Winstrol is on the more toxic side. He will run that close to 6 weeks before his show, or movie in this case, just so he can have a desired hard look. Again, I think The Rock is doing everything he can right now just to maintain his current size, but have his skin and less water retention as possible. If you break down The Rock's diet and the interview he did on the diet, he said that he did massive amounts of sodium manipulation so he could reduce the water layer between his skin and muscle. So why would he not be taking certain compounds that are also going to aid in that? I think in the shirtless scene that he did in the movie, he did run any type of diuretics about 1 day out from that, and he also did some water manipulation. You could definitely see it in his face, you could see it in his body, and I think that 2 pills of aldactone, which are potassium-sparing diuretics, or maybe half a tab of diazide, was taken in that process getting ready for Black Adam. The last thing that I think The Rock ran for Black Adam is growth hormone, but I also think The Rock is on growth hormone year-round. No one is really taking growth hormone for 4 months because you would not fucking see a thing. I think that The Rock has an HRT prescription. I think that The Rock has personal doctors that do his blood work every 2 months to make sure that he is on point with everything, that he's not aromatizing too much, that his estrogen is in check, and I think he has a very high quality growth hormone or IGF-1 prescription. So if I had to break down again a recap of everything that we just said, the exact cycle, in my opinion, that The Rock took to get ready for Black Adam was a TRT dose of testosterone, a really low to moderate dose of masteron propionate, anywhere from 200 to 350 milligrams. For the last 6 weeks before the actual shooting of this shirtless and the scenes that he needed to look the absolute best, he was taking anywhere from 25 to 75 milligrams of Winstrol, and I think that he was taking anywhere from 40 to 80 milligrams of Anavar. I think 2 days before the movie scene, he was also taking some type of diuretic to lose all the extra water retention so he could look as dry as humanly possible, and I think that The Rock has obviously been on growth hormone for the last 40 fucking years. So that's my unprofessional opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Is The Rock natural? And do you agree with what I'm saying in terms of what he is taking for his cycle? I mean, again, I think Cam brought up some really good points, that he's one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood. He is a very big family man, and he has a lot to lose. I could start on a TRT dose right now and be 100%. I could keep this size on a TRT dose. I know I can. So I think that maybe he ran more in the back days. That got him his overall size. And then he's just been coasting from here on out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I hope you enjoy this style of video. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. New videos every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. I moved to Austin, Texas on Tuesday. So next week may be a little delayed for videos, but got some big news because your boy fell in love. Like, for real. I haven't been this happy in a while. I haven't had a purpose to live in a long time. I really, like, if you guys are still watching this, it's because you really fuck with me. So I'll open up. I'll open up right now. I haven't been good, obviously, for the last 2 years. You guys know that. If you've watched this channel religiously, you've seen a lot of up and downs. You've seen a lot of mental health stuff. You've seen some really reckless behaviors on my part. And that is because I didn't want to be here. For real. I didn't care to be here. I love you guys, obviously. But, like, this whole life thing just wasn't worth it to me for the last 2 years. And that's why I was living the way that I was living, obviously. Just extremely reckless. I was doing anything to feel alive, but nothing I could do, no amount of money I could make, no, like riding my motorcycle at 300 kilometers an hour in a tank top and Jordans down the highway, making stupid decisions, reckless driving with my car, getting my license taken. No matter what I did, I couldn't have any feeling of wanting to be here anymore. And I know you guys always supported me, and I just wasn't okay, to be honest. But for the last month and a bit, 2 months, my mindset has completely changed, and I met someone really special to me, and I'm really excited to see where this goes. And this person is not the reason that like I'm like, oh, I want to live now, but I was able to see things in a different way that I wasn't able to see before, and it brought back some emotions that I haven't felt in a very, very long time. So for you guys that do support me, I just want to thank you so much. And like, I am in a much better place now, and moving forward, I'm just really going to put an emphasis on really trying to bring together this community even more than I have been, and really just making sure that like we can have as many people in this world be there for other people as possible, because I do think mental health is all in your head. I do believe that. You choose whether you want to be happy or not. You choose to get yourself out of any situation that you got yourself into. But sometimes it's really hard, and sometimes you do need someone there. And that's why I want to bring the fitness world more together, because I felt it has gone very downhill. So with that said, if you are still watching this, thank you for everything. From the bottom of my heart, it really means the world to me. And I'm never going to stop making videos. I'm going to try to make these videos until the day that I die, man, no matter when that is. So that's enough, and I'll see you in the next video.